It's fall, y'all. The primary purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or other professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Welcome to the Martini Mortgage Podcast, episode 158. My name is Kevin Martini, and I am a certified mortgage advisor and producing branch manager, NMLS 143962, with the Martini Mortgage Group at Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group Corporation, NMLS 3446, equal housing lender. Well, it's hard to believe, but it's true. It is fall, y'all. Since the weather is cooling in Raleigh, many are wondering if real estate is cooling too. To be transparent, real estate is shifting gears without any grinding noise to a more normalized condition. And that is a very good thing. It is a healthy shift, and it represents a rare opportunity for home buyers, even with fluctuating mortgage rates. What the heck does this mean? Here is the fact. The real estate appreciation levels over the past several years were unprecedented and are simply unsustainable. We are shifting gears to a more sustainable real estate market. If you prefer a normalized real estate market, and again, that is a good thing. Today, homes are not depreciating, homes are simply decelerating to a more historic pace. Let me get granular for a moment. I am a certified mortgage advisor with the Martini Mortgage Group, and I am based in Raleigh, North Carolina. However, I help families in all 100 counties in North Carolina and pretty much all over the U.S. too. In Raleigh today, the median home price at the time of this recording is $512,436. Next year, it is forecasted that the median home today at $512,436 will appreciate 4.2%, and it would be worth $534,025. The cumulative 5-year appreciation for that median price home in Raleigh is 20.37%. It is forecasted in Raleigh that the 5-year cumulative appreciation rate will be 20.37, and a median price home purchased today for $512,436 would be worth $616,826. You see, homes are not depreciating. Home values are forecasted to increase. When home values go up, that is appreciation. Granted, homes are not going up at levels we have seen in the past, hence, home values are decelerating from the past pace to a more normalized condition. And again, one more time, that is a good thing. I know that right now is a confusing time for home buyers and home sellers for that matter. This is why myself and fellow mortgage strategist Logan Martini curate every season a home buyer guide that simply and effectively communicates the current real estate opportunity. I'm proud to announce the fall 2022 edition of the Martini Buyer Guide has been released, and it is free for all to access. When I say free, I mean free. There is no registration required to access, meaning no name or email or phone numbers needed to enter. You just simply go to martinibuyerguide.com and poof, you will have access. Again, for those that were multitasking, the web address is martinibuyerguide.com. In the fall edition, There are a dozen articles to include expert insights for today's home buyers, the one thing you need to know about recessions, why the housing market won't crash, things to avoid after applying for a mortgage, and much more. Let me highlight the marquee article, which is called, "Should I Buy a Home This Fall?" Let's face it, many people are wondering if they should buy a home this fall. Is it the right time for you? If homeownership was right for you, the answer is yes, because I have firsthand confirmation that owning real estate provides one with an opportunity to grow generational wealth. Here are the Kevin Martini 4 reasons why one should buy a home this fall. Number 1, the number of homes for sale are increasing, and this represents an opportunity for home buyers today. If you compare today to January 2022, there are about 30% more homes available. But even though there is an increase in homes for sale, the inventory for homes for sale is still below pre-pandemic norms. Number 2, home prices are appreciating more moderately, and that is a good thing. Let me be clear. If you're waiting to buy because you think home prices will fall, you should know experts say that's not projected to happen. According to the latest forecast, experts project home prices will keep appreciating nationally, just at a more moderate pace than they did over the past year. Moderate may not be the proper word. Let me say normal historical pace instead. Did you know that in Raleigh, North Carolina, over the past 63 years, homes appreciate on average 3.44% per year? As I highlighted earlier, over the next 12 months, it's forecasted to be above the average. Here is the really good news. Once you do buy a home, any ongoing appreciation will help grow the value of your investment. If you are a long-term listener to the Martini Mortgage Podcast, you have heard me say it many times. And for those new listeners, welcome. And know this, Kevin Martini fact: it is easier to make $1 million in real estate than it is at your 9-to-5 job. On the same lines, number 3 reason why one should buy a home this fall is home ownership can grow your wealth. Once you own a home, you own a tangible asset, and that typically grows in value over time. As home prices appreciate, and as you pay your monthly mortgage payment, you will build equity in your home. This gives your own net worth and stability a boost. This is what the folks at Freddie Mac said, and they said it brilliantly, and I quote, "Building equity through your monthly principal payment and appreciation is a critical part of home ownership that can help you create financial stability," end quote. Number 4 is often overlooking. However, it is very important to highlight. Home ownership shields one from rising costs. Rents have been just going up and up and up, especially post-pandemic. The only way one can escape rising rents is through home ownership, since home ownership allows one to stabilize their housing payment. For the people in the back, let me say it another way. Home ownership allows one to lock in what is typically their largest monthly expense, which is their housing payment. Holy cow! That was 4 great reasons to buy a home this fall. if homeownership is right for you and your family. Yes, you heard me properly. Homeownership is not right for everyone. And the only way one can truly know if homeownership is right for them is not by searching for homes online or driving all over town to visit open houses. The first step is always the home loan. And then once you have clarity of the cost and certainty that you can secure the proper financing, then you can make an educated decision if homeownership is right for you and your family. If not, it is what it is. And now you know. If it is, then you can go find your home being laser focused and have certainty. The fall edition of the Martini Buyer's Guide is a great place to start your homeownership discovery process. As you read this 20-plus page buyer guide, questions may rear their head, and if that's the case, just give the authors a call. Again, my name is Kevin Martini, and my number is 919-238-4934. My co-author is Logan Martini, and he can be reached by dialing 919-238-4934. Thank you for tuning in to episode 158 of the Martini Mortgage Podcast, and thank you for sharing this episode and the web address of the fall edition of the Martini Buyer Guide with someone you care about. As a quick reminder, simply go to martinibuyerguide.com for instant and free access.